Hey everybody, it's Christmas and I have a serious message. We need to draw Santa in his sleigh, pulled by Rudolph the reindeer, ASAP. Okay, are you ready? I begin with drawing half a circle, using my ruler to draw a straight line first. Then under there, I draw the half a circle. Yeah, that's a nice one. Then I begin another little circle up here. Well, we can call it maybe quarter of a circle. And a little curl right in front, double line. And the same type of curl at the back. So what do you think? Does it start to look like Santa's sleigh now? Well, what if I draw a straight line under here? And one more in parallel. A little curly-whirly shape up here in front, and a little upturn at the back. A couple of legs in between there. Now you can tell it's a Santa sleigh, isn't it? And then I make a little double line going around the whole sleigh. That will be the wooden frame that sort of frames up the whole sleigh. Oh yeah, it's nice and cold outside, and it's nice and warm in here. And then time to put in Father Christmas himself. He's big and fat, so let's start with half a circle here too. Next now is the nose, and it's sticking out really far. It's a big nose. One eye up here, eyebrow, a big smile. Do you think it looks like Santa now? Well, maybe not. We need a big beard. A humply dumply line across here. Santa hat on top. Mustache. Teeth. A tiny little ear. And a little arm coming out this way with a bit of white fur at the end and a tiny little hand. And finally, Santa's sack with all the gifts. In front, we'll draw Rudolph. We start with just a simple shape like this, almost like a penguin actually. A couple of eyes up here by the beak, big red nose, ears, a furry edge by the neck, reindeer belt with jingle bells, and arms and legs. Haha, running! So what do you think is missing? The reindeer horns, of course. The antlers. Now, I have drawn only one reindeer, which is Rudolph, but you can of course draw as many reindeers as you like. Santa loves reindeers. Then we are ready to ink in the lines. And I'm using my rubber-tipped marker that can produce thick lines if you push a bit, and thinner lines if you lighten up a bit. You don't really need to have a marker like this. You can use an ordinary marker as well, but you know, the rubber-tipped marker is good for producing thick and thin lines. Generally, I use thick lines for the big shapes, such as the body, and thin lines for the details, such as the teeth or the eye. And then the lines are finished. Now to erase all the pencil marks. It's very important to do that before we start coloring. And this drawing we can color up nicely and hang in the toilet. And then it'll look like this. Or we can try one of my favorite tricks, make it more 3D. And for that we need to scan and print it out 3 times like this. And then we need to cut out the parts like this. First we have the whole sleigh with the whole Santa Claus. Then we have the sleigh only. Then we have only the head. And finally the beard only. That's the parts you need to make a 3D drawing. Let's color it in. When it comes to the big shape, we only need to color in Santa's jacket, Santa's hat, his gift sack, the rope around the sack, and the little hand. And perhaps a little bit of shadow right under the beard. And a little bit under the arm as well. And a little bit behind his back on the gift sack. Then we continue with the second shape, the sleigh. We can continue with red, but this time we do polka dots of different size. Then a bit of wooden brown on the frame around the sleigh. And on the skis. Then we move on to the third shape and put in the face color. And a bit of extra red on the nose. and rosy cheeks. It's cold outside. And when you're working hard, it's really important with a little cookie break. And here I have printed out a whole bunch of the same reindeer and cut them out from the paper. Let's find Rudolph. Yeah, there he is, red nose, while the others have black nose. And now the time has come to stick the parts together into a 3D drawing. In order to do that, I've cut out some little bits of cardboard that will be the in-between sheets to lift out the parts and make them look 3D. Like this big one, for instance, which will go on Santa and the sleigh itself. I put it under here. Perfect fit. Let's glue it on. A bit of glue, and it fits nicely. And here's another sheet of cardboard for the sleigh. Goes on top here. A bit of glue, of course. Stick it on the top. Another round of glue. And then we glue the sleigh right on top. You see, now it's starting to look 3D. Woohoo, cool! Next, the head. 2 little bits of cardboard will lift the head out. A bit of glue, and we're in business. Stick the face on top there. Ooh, 3D! And then the last bit, the beard. As you can see, for every piece we stick on, it looks more and more 3D. The cardboard bits lift out the parts and create a little shadow in between each layer, so it looks much more three-dimensional. And finally, a bit of color on the ear. I forgot about that. Finally, I put a little piece of cardboard behind each reindeer. And then I bring out my secret background, a thick blue paper that will be the sky background for Santa Claus and his reindeers. Okay, let's stick it all on. First, Santa, then the reindeer, and finally, Rudolph. Then I bring out a little bit of light yellow paint and paint on the harness. It's a magical harness, so it's just a collection of little dots. Dots that glow in the dark like magic. And then a few dots here and there, like magical snowflakes. And now, the glitter. Nothing creates magic like glitter. Then we need to draw some lines with glue, and then we pour on the glitter carefully. If you have a glitter glue pen, you can add some dots with the glitter glue pen as well. And then I think we need a nice crescent moon to light up the winter sky a bit. I've cut it out of just yellow paper. A bit of glue and we'll stick it on. And let's not forget to sign our artwork. Always sign your drawing so that everybody knows who's the artist. And since it's Christmas, I have made a Christmas frame with matching polka dots to the Christmas sleigh or the Santa's sleigh. Let's see what it looks on. Okay, so I put it on here. Okay, give me a second now. Oh, gorgeous! Let's glue it on. A bit of glue along the edge of the paper. And on it goes. Oh, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. I'm making new art for you every week, so please subscribe so that you don't miss my next idea.